Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome back to another wonderful episode of the Bright Mind Podcast. I am so incredibly happy and excited to welcome you back here with me today for another very simple, easy, and powerful English learning session. If you are learning English right now and you want to know how to speak more confidently, how to understand native speakers faster, and how to build strong daily habits, then you are absolutely in the right place. This podcast is created specially for you to help you improve your listening skills, your speaking skills, your vocabulary, and your inner confidence in a very simple, natural, and friendly way. How are you doing today? I truly hope you are doing great, and I hope you are feeling motivated to improve your English skills. Today's episode is very important because we are going to talk about something that almost every single English learner wants to know. We are going to answer a major question. How can you learn English faster than before? Think about your own journey. Many people study English for months or even for many years, but they still feel very nervous, shy, and scared when it is time to speak to a real person. Some learners can understand English perfectly when they are listening to a movie or a podcast, but they cannot speak confidently when someone asks them a question. Others know all the grammar rules on paper, but they still struggle to communicate naturally during a live conversation. If that sounds like you, please do not worry. I want you to relax your mind and listen to my voice. You are not alone. Millions of people face this exact challenge every day. The good news is this. You do not need to be perfect to improve your English. You do not need a perfect brain or a big vocabulary. You only need the right habits, simple daily practice, and a lot of patience. In today's detailed episode, we will talk about simple daily habits that can help you improve your English much faster than before. This entire episode is beginner-friendly, very easy to understand, and full of positive motivation. So relax, listen carefully, and if possible, repeat some of the sentences out loud after me. The more you open your mouth and practice, the more confident you will become. Before we jump into our very first powerful habit, please take one short second to support our channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, click the like button on this video, and share this podcast with your friends, your family, or anyone who is learning English just like you. Your support helps us create more free lessons for beginners all around the world. Thank you so much. And now let us begin our beautiful lesson today. The very first habit you must build to learn English faster is daily practice. This is one of the biggest and most powerful secrets to achieving fluency. Many English learners make a very common mistake. They study English very hard for one day, and then they completely stop practicing for many days. For example, someone might sit at their desk and study for 5 hours straight today, but then they do not look at an English book or listen to an English audio for the next 1 or 2 weeks. Let me tell you clearly, that approach slows down your improvement significantly. Your brain cannot remember information that it only sees once a week. English is exactly like going to the gym. If you go to the gym and exercise for 5 hours only once every 2 weeks, your body will not become stronger or healthier. You will just feel tired and sore. But if you go to the gym and exercise a little bit for 20 minutes every single day, your body slowly but surely improves. Your muscles get stronger and you become healthy. Language learning works exactly the same way. Small daily practice is infinitely more powerful than long practice once in a while. Even spending just 15 or 20 minutes every single day can improve your English greatly over time. You do not need to study for many hours every day. You only need consistency. Consistency means continuing your practice even when you feel tired, even when you feel bored, and even when you feel completely unmotivated. That is the real difference between successful learners and people who quit. Successful learners keep showing up every day. You can practice English daily in very simple and easy ways. You do not need an expensive school. You can listen to an easy podcast like this one. You can watch short English videos on YouTube. You can repeat sentences out loud. You can read simple children's stories, or you can speak alone in your room. Simple daily habits create strong, beautiful results over time. Remember this, fluency is not built in one day. Fluency is built little by little, step by step. Every sentence you practice helps your brain improve. Every minute of active listening trains your ears to understand native speakers. Every time you speak out loud, your inner confidence grows. So make English a natural part of your daily life. Practice every single day, even for a very short time. Let us now talk about our second core habit, which is listening more to English. Listening is extremely important for fluency, but many learners completely forget about it. Many students focus too much on grammar books and vocabulary lists, but they never spend time listening to the language. This is a big mistake because listening trains your brain naturally and automatically. When you listen to English daily, your brain becomes deeply familiar with the music of the language. You learn correct pronunciation, you absorb useful sentence structures, you learn common expressions, and you understand the natural speaking rhythm. Think about how small children learn their very first language. Before a child speaks a single word, they spend many months doing nothing but listening to their parents. They listen, they absorb, and they process the sounds. That is why listening is incredibly powerful. If you want to speak English naturally, you must make it a habit to listen every single day. You can listen to simple podcasts, short interviews, friendly YouTube videos, movies with subtitles, or audiobooks. At the very beginning, you may not understand every single word, and that is completely normal. Please do not become frustrated or angry with yourself. Understanding improves slowly day by day. Many learners quit because they expect fast results overnight, but fluency takes time and patience. When you are listening, I want you to try a fantastic method, the listen, pause, and repeat method. Let us try this method together right now to see how easy it is. I will say a simple sentence, and I want you to pause and repeat it after me. Listen carefully, I am learning English. Now repeat it out loud, I am learning English. Very good. Let, let us try another sentence. Listen closely. My listening is improving. Now say it with a clear voice. My listening is improving. Excellent. This simple method improves three things at the same time. It improves your pronunciation, it builds your speaking confidence, and it strengthens your listening skills. Try to listen actively. Do not just have English playing in the background while you are doing something else. Pay close attention to how words sound and how sentences are formed. Notice how native speakers connect words together. Over time, your ears will become much stronger, and when your listening improves, speaking becomes infinitely easier for you. The third crucial habit for learning English faster is to speak without fear. As we discussed before, many learners are deeply afraid to speak English. They feel a heavy weight of fear in their chest. Why? Because they fear making mistakes. Some people constantly think, my grammar is bad, my pronunciation is bad, or people will laugh at me if I say the wrong thing. Because of these negative thoughts and fears, they choose to stay completely silent. But silence slows your improvement. You cannot learn to swim by sitting on a chair outside the water. You must jump into the pool. In the same way, you cannot improve your speaking without actually speaking. Mistakes are normal and healthy. Every single fluent speaker you hear today once made thousands of mistakes when they were learning. Nobody becomes fluent without practice. Think again about babies learning to walk. When a baby is learning, it falls down many, many times. It bumps its knees, it cries, but it stands up and tries again. If babies stopped trying after falling down the first time, nobody on this earth would ever learn to walk. We would all be crawling on the floor. English is exactly the same. Mistakes are a mandatory part of learning. Do not wait for your English to be perfect before you start speaking. Start speaking right now with what you have. Even simple sentences are incredibly powerful. Let us practice some simple sentences together right now to build your confidence. Repeat after me out loud. I am tired. Say it clearly. I am tired. Great. Let us try another one. I like coffee. Repeat it. I like coffee. Wonderful. Let us do a third one. I want to improve. Say it with a big smile. I want to improve. Look at that. Simple English builds real confidence. Confidence grows slowly through daily practice. The more you speak, the more comfortable the English language becomes to your brain. If you feel too shy to speak to other people right now, that is completely okay. You can start by speaking alone in your room. Look around you and describe your room in English. Talk about your day. Describe exactly what you are doing in the moment. For example, say to yourself, I am drinking water, I am watching a video, or I am studying English. These small, private exercises train your brain naturally. Remember, speaking is a physical skill, and skills only improve through action. Now let us move to our fourth powerful habit, learning to think in English. Many English learners have a bad habit of translating every single sentence from their native language, like Somali, into English inside their head before they speak. This translation process makes speaking very slow, very hesitant, and extremely stressful. For example, when someone asks you a question, you first think of the answer in Somali, then you translate each word one by one into English, then you check the grammar rules, and then finally you speak. This takes way too much time and energy. Fluent speakers do not translate. They think directly in English. At the very beginning, trying to think in English feels difficult and strange, and that is completely normal. The secret is to start small. Use very simple, short thoughts during your daily routine. Do not try to think about complex topics. Just use simple expressions. When you walk around your house, use small internal sentences. For example, think to yourself, I am hungry. I need water. I am going outside. Today is hot. Or I feel tired. These simple thoughts train your brain to connect reality directly to English words. Slowly, English becomes more natural in your mind. Another great exercise you can do is describing your environment silently. Look out the window and think, this room is quiet, my phone is on the table, or the weather is beautiful today. Simple English thinking improves your fluency greatly over time. Do not worry about perfect grammar in your thoughts. The only goal is training your brain to use English as a natural tool. The more you think in English, the faster and smoother your speaking will become. The fifth powerful habit that will help you learn English faster is reading simple English daily. Many learners completely ignore reading because they think it is boring or because they remember difficult textbooks from school. But reading is an excellent and beautiful habit. It helps you learn new vocabulary. It teaches you grammar naturally without memorizing rules. It shows you correct sentence patterns, and it improves your spelling. The most important rule for reading is this. You must read simple English. Do not make the mistake of starting with difficult books, complicated newspapers, or advanced novels. If you read content that is too difficult, you will feel frustrated, you will get tired, and you will give up within 10 minutes. Easy English is much better and more effective for beginners. You can read children's stories, simple news articles written for language learners, English subtitles on your favorite videos, short conversations, or beginner books. When you are reading, pay close attention to common expressions. Notice how sentences are formed and how words sit next to each other. You do not need to understand every single word on the page. If you see a word you do not know, do not stop to look it up in a dictionary every time. Just focus on understanding the main idea of the story. Reading every day improves your English naturally and quietly. It also directly helps your speaking skills because your brain remembers the sentence patterns you see. For example, after reading many correct English sentences, you will naturally begin forming correct sentences yourself when you speak. Reading also improves your inner confidence. The more familiar you become with the look and feel of English, the less scary the language will feel to you. Our sixth and final habit for today is to stay motivated and stay patient. Learning English is a long journey. It is not a short sprint, it is a marathon. On this journey, some days will feel very easy, smooth, and fun. You will feel like a genius, but other days will feel difficult, heavy, and confusing. Sometimes you will feel full of motivation and energy, and sometimes you will feel completely tired and want to quit. I want you to understand that this is a completely normal part of human learning. The most important thing you can do is this. Do not quit. Many learners stop their practice because they think their progress is too slow. They want to see massive changes in 1 week. But real language improvement happens slowly, quietly, and invisibly. It is like a seed growing under the ground. You cannot see the growth every day, but if you keep watering it, it will eventually break through the soil and grow into a big tree. One day you will suddenly open your mouth and realize, wow, my English is so much better now. That beautiful moment of improvement comes from your daily small efforts. Remember these three things whenever you feel down. Every single fluent speaker you hear today was once a beginner who knew nothing. Every single mistake you make is a gentle teacher that helps you grow. Every single practice session you complete is a brick for your future. Do not compare yourself to other people. Everyone learns at a different speed based on their life and routine. Focus entirely on your own progress. Celebrate your small improvements every day. Maybe today you understood one new sentence in a podcast. That is real progress. Maybe today you spoke a sentence with a bit more confidence. That is progress too. Success comes from consistency, not from perfection. Believe in yourself and believe in your beautiful potential. You can improve your skills, you can become highly fluent, and your future English depends completely on what you choose to do today. Let us do one final round of active speaking practice together right now to finish our lesson with high energy and power. I want you to repeat these sentences after me with a loud, confident voice. Let us try. I am proud of my progress. Say it out loud. I am proud of my progress. Yes, let us try another one. Listen carefully. I am getting better every day. Repeat it clearly. I am getting better every day. Wonderful. Let us say our final positive sentence together. Listen closely. I will achieve my goals. Say it with ultimate confidence. I will achieve my goals. Wow, you sound absolutely amazing. Your voice is strong, your pronunciation is wonderful, and you should feel a deep sense of satisfaction in your heart for completing this practice session today. You are doing the hard work, and it will absolutely pay off. And that brings us to the complete end of today's wonderful episode of the Bright Mind Podcast. Thank you so much from the absolute bottom of my heart for spending your precious time learning and practicing English with me today. Your dedication is truly beautiful to see, and please remember that every single minute you spend listening to this podcast and repeating these sentences brings you one step closer to becoming a fluent speaker. Before you close this video and move on with your daily routine, I want to remind you of our channel's community. If you found real value, motivation, and practical habits in today's easy lesson, please take a brief moment right now to show some love and support to our channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the Bright Mind Podcast channel right now so you never miss any of our upcoming easy lessons. Click that like button on this video to help this positive message reach more amazing English learners all around the globe. Share this video with your friends, your classmates, or your family members who are also trying to improve their English skills. And leave a beautiful comment down below. Tell me, what was your favorite daily habit from today's episode? Write it down in a simple English sentence, and I promise to read it. Keep practicing every single day. Keep listening closely to good audio content. Keep reading simple stories and always keep speaking with absolute confidence, even when you make mistakes. Mistakes mean you are growing. I believe in you completely, and you are improving every single day. Have a beautiful, wonderful, and highly productive week ahead, and I will see you all in the very next episode of the Bright Mind Podcast. Take care, stay motivated, and bye-bye.